All right. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Nick Libert with Exit Realty. I am very excited today to show you what all our tools are at Exit Strategy Realty. I had a vision when we started this office of giving people a great set of tools, and over the years we've been able to afford more and more tools at no charge to our agents. And that has been my passion, that every single one of you at Exit Strategy Realty would have a complete toolkit for free that allows you to become a top producer. It's the exact same tools that I use so that we can all mastermind and grow together. I can coach you. So there's going to be a lot of ability for us if we all use the same tools, and I'm paying for them for you. There's no monthly fees, quarterly fees, anything like that from our office. That is really important to me, that we are all on the same page. We can all use these great tools and hopefully even help improve these tools over time together. So we have some wonderful vendors that we're working with to support this. And for you guys, in addition to that, obviously, I want to really quick go over this because I know some of you are going to be sharing this video as it comes out. Just a reminder, when you're a new agent here, you start out with a 70-30 split. So that's 70% base split to you. After your first 20 deals, you get an 80% base split, so you get a raise. That's a permanent raise. It never goes back down. And then any year that you hit $100,000 in gross commission income, you go to 100% commission. So that is what we really have had here financially. But technology-wise, we have just grown and grown and grown. We've got the free coaching, all the coaching that we are giving you here. It's available one-on-one in small groups. You can FaceTime me. You can meet me directly at any of our offices. All our technology, printing, parking, anything, everything here is free. And there's a one-time $375 a year fee to Exit International. That means nothing goes to me. We've never lowered a split. I've never charged a fee here. My ultimate goal for you is if you help the company grow and get those residual bonuses, those 10% residual bonuses, and you save those, you don't spend them, on top of your base commissions that you're getting, whatever you're earning as commissions, if you go ahead and eventually invest those in real estate, maybe a retirement account as well, check out some of my videos on how to do that, you could potentially have multiple streams of income in all aspects of real estate coming in and growing your retirement. It's something I'm very passionate about. It's why we now even have group health insurance available to you guys. So we really want you guys to have a well-rounded career and multiple income streams, live a healthy life. That's my goal. But what we're talking about specifically today is the tools. What's in your Exit toolbox? So let's jump right in because there is some confusion among some people as to what to use when. So the biggest tool I want you to focus on, first and foremost, is your CRM. That's your client relationship management tool. The CRM is your client relationship management tool, and that is from Market Leader. So I pay for every single one of you to have a Market Leader CRM as well as a Market Leader website. So we're going to go in and jump into both of these right now. Some of you guys may be using PromoShop still as your CRM. That's okay. It's actually a branded Market Leader product. But we're going to talk about why we want to specifically now have you use your Market Leader account as your CRM because it's also your front-end website. It makes everything a lot easier. So let's go ahead and jump in. This is the back end of my Market Leader website. I'm going to go ahead and show you the front end first. So every single one of you gets a Market Leader website from us, paid for. So that means that everybody can sign in, they can search for listings in your area, they can create their own searches that send them properties. All of this is provided for by the office. Everything is completely customizable. You can add in your own links. You've got the opportunity in here to do a blog like I've done. So please use all the different aspects of your Market Leader account, because if you're going to be able to go in here and really educate people, you've got some fantastic opportunities. Look at these great graphics that our graphic designer team have done. You can do all kinds of things on your blog to educate the public. I'm adding in some of my videos on here. There's some really great opportunities to do that. There's also great opportunities, obviously, first and foremost, to tell your story. So what is your story? This should be the same bio that you've got on your LinkedIn, on your exitrealty.com front page. It's consistent everywhere. What I like about this is obviously this is a lead capturing website. But what I like even more is that when people sign into this lead capturing website or any of the sub-sites we're about to talk about, When they register, it automatically has the ability to add them to your database. So instead of using another website that you're paying for on your own or another CRM that you're paying for on your own, use this product paid for by us. It is your database, not ours. And you can go ahead and build easily, much easier, your database over time. So every time somebody is potentially working with you or thinking about working with you and they sign in, that's a new lead that's automatically in your database. If you connect it with Zillow Tech Connect, if you connect it with Google Sync, what we're going to do is show you right now what happens. So you can go ahead and do all this by logging in at the bottom. So you go into your Market Leader account and you log in at the bottom. I've already done this for you. And so then what I've done is I've logged in. You can see there's messages because obviously this also has email capabilities. So you can have an external email and then also your internal email once you get to know people. But your external email would grab all their information and create a new contact. Your database is your gold mine. And if you don't have the ability to quickly, easily, and automatically get people added to your database, you're creating more work for yourself. So use your Market Leader account. So what I'm going to show you next is, first and foremost, how to advertise your listings using Market Leader. So you go into, click on Listings in Market Leader once you've logged in, and then you're going to go into Market My Listings. So Listings, then Market My Listings directly underneath. And then each one of your listings, the minute it hits the MLS, it actually takes about an hour, but the minute it hits your MLS, you're going to have the ability to share this on all your social media, do a Craigslist post, and most importantly, create marketing material and a single property website. Now, again, some of you may have some other ways to create a single property website, but they're not lead generating. They're not lead capturing. So I want you to start using these single property websites. So here they are. This is, for example, mine on my 733 West Roscoe listing. It's got the ability to request more info, the full details on the property. If it's got an open house, that lights up and tells you it's open house. Request more info, and then, of course, view your website. So all of a sudden, it's kind of getting these people into the ability to request more information. They're not texting you where you can lose it later. They're not emailing you where you can lose it later. It's going directly to your website and requesting more information, so it lead captures your information. The only place you've got to do that is this lead capture website. So we strongly recommend you use these single property websites when you're sharing the listings on social media, when you're blasting them out through your Facebook and Instagram pages and paying for that. All of that should be done. How do you do your marketing materials? Same way. Go into listings, market your listings, create marketing collateral. And look at all the different marketing collateral you can instantly do here. It's going to take a minute to load on my computer. I love clicking on listing enabled only. And I'm going to, they got all different options, but I'm going to focus right now on flyers because some of you guys are still trying to create flyers yourself. You're waiting for our in-house graphic designer to get back with you with something when you've got it right here and it's already preloaded. So for example, you've got all these different flyers. Look at this. This is literally hundreds of different flyers you can do. I'm going to go ahead and click on this one as an example. You've got 8.5 by 11. You've got your larger 11 by 17. So I'm going to just follow the same example. It's preloaded all of your listings here. You can even print them from there and get them professionally printed and shipped to you for pretty darn cheap. Or you can just download the PDF and send it to your local printer or print them from free at the office. So you go ahead and you can personalize it. Everything here is customizable. It's taken your listing remarks out, all of this different information, and it's got all of it here completely customizable. I'm a very wordy person, so I'm going to probably have to take out some things. But again, it's completely customizable. You can change the font. You can change what it says, all of this different stuff, and it's got all your contact information and a couple of your best pictures pre-done for you. You can, of course, select and take these out. I maybe change one or two things in the headline. If I'm going to print them professionally, I take off the price because guess what? We want to maybe have a price reduction or price change later, and then that leaves me more room for remarks. Once you do that, you save that, and you're done. So you've got a listing website for each property. You've got flyers done for each property. You've got all this stuff sitting right here for you. So that is your market leader website, your flyers and your websites for each listing. And I'm going to show you one more thing. When you go into Market Leader now, you have the ability to sync your contacts with a lot of different places. This is something new. So you can select and create your groups. I've got a bunch of videos on how to do that. And look at this new spot. So you can do an import, which is a old school way, or a lead stream from a bunch of different lead stream partners, including Zillow, and an ongoing sync between this and Google Sync. I cannot tell you how key this is now to look at this and realize all the different options you've got to really have a free flow of information between a bunch of different websites, lead generating websites from your own Market Leader account, third-party lead streams such as Zillow, integration such as Google Sync. This is huge. This is a really great improvement, and there's more on the way from Market Leader. So this is why we have partnered with them, and this is why your first 3 tools are from Market Leader. If you want something custom, so a custom graphic, of course we have someone in-house right here for you for that too. So I showed you before my front-end website. I mentioned to you that I have a blog. You can easily customize your blog as well. And then these cool graphics, our in-house graphic design team did them for us. This document that I keep referring back to is going to be on my blog shortly, and it's also going to be sent out to all of you. So you have the top 12 things. There's actually a list of 12. It used to be 8, then it was 10. Now there's the top 12 things I find valuable here at our office that are free for you. So our custom graphic designer, Amanda, there's her address. She can do all these custom things for you beyond the basic and actually now advanced templates. But really, start with the basic stuff, and then anything that's custom, she can do for you. Next, let's talk about on-demand training. On-demand training, there's 3 different big spots for you. The first one is from Exit Realty International. There is a wealth of training from Exit Realty International. It's the Exit Realty videos site. I'm going to give you that link. So you go to youtube.com/Exit Realty videos, youtube.com/Exit Realty videos, and there is just a huge amount about Exit, including a terrible picture of me on the front page or a YouTube video. Don't even remember doing that at this point. A lot of huge opportunity for you to learn. All of this is customized for us. Focus on good health as well. You know this is a very well-rounded company, but check all this stuff out. The technology webinars, this is a huge wealth of information. Get in and watch all of these. You really, really need to do so. So those are your top resources so far, but we are not done. The next one is one that I hope you will continue or start to utilize, and that is my blog. So my blog is called teamlibert.com. So my front-end website, if you ever want to look at what kind of a fully done-out Market Leader website is, that's nicklibert.com. But our office coaching blog is called teamlibert.com. This has so much information in it. It's almost overwhelming. I'm trying to organize it better so you understand it better, but let me go into it quickly. So if you go into the front end of it, you've got the latest things. So it's lining everything up in order in terms of what I've most recently posted. So for example, the last 24 hours, I posted a video on our CRM, on how to Google Sync our CRM, and then I've also done a new file piece on what exactly is the top 55 things for lead generation. This is not a public site. You have to have a Facebook account, so a regular Facebook personal account, which every single one of you should have. And then from there, when you go to teamlibert.com, it's going to put you right into that group. You've got to request permission to be in there. If you leave one of our offices and are no longer in a relationship with us, we obviously take you out of that. So there's a file. There are tons of files. Right now, I think it's about 35 files. How to do a business plan, my business plan template. How to do a time block calendar, the time block calendar template. All different kinds of information and files that you need to succeed at Exit and beyond. So then beyond that, we have a bunch of different videos. We have a huge amount of different articles. So we've got files. We just talked about that. And then we've got all the videos and everything else, all the overall units. Everything is broken down into units. There are at this point 24 or 25 total units. So there are posts for almost everything. How to generate leads, how to do the core lead greatness tracker, how to do the lead tracker, contracts and forms, business planning, database and CRM. You could spend hours in there, marketing examples, every single thing that you really need in here. How to get Zillow reviews, how to do home snap. There is just something for everyone in here. Hours and hours and hours of content. Please get in this and use this regularly. Make sure you've got an alert to update yourself when something new comes on board here. So that is another big tool for you. Beyond that, I've got a YouTube channel as well. For those of you that don't have Facebook, the few of you that don't, please get a Facebook account. But beyond that, I have a YouTube channel, and let me check out for you, show you some of the playlists on here. Very powerful for both you and consumers. I'm always open to ideas. So let's get into these playlists here. Playlists. I've got a playlist for consumers. There's going to be another video coming out on that. 3 more coming in the next week. You've got my monthly real estate update, which is what I put in my newsletter every month. So it's giving you examples for your newsletter. Realtor wellness and health, technology strategies. A lot of this is how to do some really bold things. Agent coaching, a lot of big stuff. Why choose Exit Realty? There's some recruiting material for you. This video is going to be in there very shortly as well. So add yourself, click on subscribe to my YouTube channel. Very easy to go to, youtube.com/Nick Libert. So subscribe to the corporate channel, subscribe to my channel, hours and hours and hours of content. I'm going to be referring you back there a lot. Next up, Dotloop. I cannot say enough about Dotloop. We give you a free premium account, the top level account. It has every single contract and form in our associations, every single exit form you need. It is complete document signing, document storage, no more need for paper. Your clients will love it. You will love it. Please use Dotloop. We are paying for an account for every single one of you, a premium level account. I cannot tell you how valuable it's been for my business. It works incredibly both for yourself, for your clients. It is mobile. I have done entire contracts. You can adjust and write the contracts right in Dotloop. Absolutely incredible product. So please, please, please use that. Learn that. There are huge amounts of resources on how to use Dotloop right in there, right on exitrealty.com and also the Dotloop site as well. So go in there and really master that, please. So we're in through 8. We have more items to go. So there is our Market Leader Suite, which I'm a huge fan of. There's also the Expert Marketing Suite within exitrealty.com. So you can go into that. You can adjust your mobile business card from there. You can also, if you're not really big into Facebook advertising or Instagram advertising ads yet, Engage One-to-One is a product right there in your Expert Marketing Suite. So if you have no idea, you don't have a Facebook business page, you're not clued into that stuff, use Engage One-to-One. You can still advertise on Facebook with a touch of a button. So go ahead and use that Expert Marketing Suite. It also gives you the option to download a YouTube video of the property. So if you're kind of struggling with how to make a YouTube video, you don't want to pay for it, I've got some of mine right in here so you can see what they look like. I've actually got up to 43 listings now. The last several of them are just straight up through the Exit Realty Expert Marketing Suite. So terrific content there for you as well. Promo Shop. Okay, we've talked briefly about it. Promo Shop, unlike Market Leader, there's a couple things missing in Promo Shop. It only gives you 5,000 outbound emails a month versus 7,500 for Market Leader. So you're reducing your ability there to do things. It also doesn't sync up to your Market Leader website. So there is no way to get someone that's contacted you through your main website on Market Leader or your sub-property website. No way to get those people over to Promo Shop without a manual export. I don't want you to have to do that anymore. So we are recommending you fill it with your top agent list. I got the top agent list, everybody, of all the agents in Cook County, the 5,000 people actually doing any amount of business. Those 5,000 people, we can install it to your Promo Shop account once you have everyone else out of there and into Market Leader. So that is your reward for switching over to Market Leader. So that is a second CRM for you that you can, the same ability to create flyers in there, and you can press at a touch of a button, create that flyer that's done for you. The templates are all there. Click and say, I want to send this to my database, and it sends to the entire list of Cook County top agents, nearly 5,000 of them. to promote your open house, new listings. So you now have 2 CRMs right there. Very, very powerful. Next up, 2 more tools. AdWorks. Do you want to get your properties on CNN, ESPN, things like that? So we're not talking about social media. We're talking about digital advertising on major websites, and it then reports back to your client. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to go into exitrealty.com. This is a really neat feature for someone that's struggling with a listing or is trying to get their seller to drop the price. Say, hey, I've got something new for you. So you click on Exitize Me. And once you do that, you click on My AdWorks. And every single property that is in the MLS is going to be able to be boosted, not to social media, but to advertise for your listings. All your listings are automatically fed in here. You could also advertise to your sphere, but I don't recommend that. I really recommend that you just focus on advertising your listings because it is really easy as a touch of a button. So again, it's going to go through, it's going to ask for your property address, and it's going to pull up your property address. And from there, you can literally, at the touch of a button, promote your listing. Spend $50, spend $100, spend it over a week, 2 weeks, but the reporting back to your clients will be so powerful. And again, it can do this for Facebook. It can do this for websites. It's up to you. It's completely customizable. When they click on the link, they get a great amount of information. So please, please, please check out AdWorks right in Exit Realty. So a huge tool for you to get your property out everywhere else, okay? And it even can do upload your custom ads. I recommend you just go through with their stuff, get it going, and get this sent out. So don't wait too long to do that. All right, last product. We are going to talk a little bit about the mobile presentation. So you have a paper presentation that's available in PDF. You can download it to your iPad from our office. It's very nice. We can send those to you. You can customize them a little bit. However, Exit Realty has now done a wonderful mobile presentation. So these can be printed out as well. They're much more customizable. You don't have to wait for a graphic designer to redo it for you. It is completely customizable to you. So again, go into exitrealty.com. You go into Exit Presentations. Once you hit Exitize Me, Exit Presentations, and then you are going to go in and just literally set up your custom subjects, your custom bullet points. Takes about 10 to 15 minutes. I said give you 20 to 30 just in case you are not the most tech savvy. But again, really some nice settings right there for you to do a completely custom presentation. Once you're done, you can download it to your iPad, to anywhere else. So that is your Big 12. I'm going to give you a few more quick bonuses for staying with me for this presentation. Here's what you do. You go in and you click on a few other items. So within Exitize Me, you've got the opportunity to do your paperless solution we talked about, the exit presentations, but also go up to the top and you see all these different other options. You've got a link to the YouTube channel. You've also got a link to podcasts. So this is something for those of you that are interested in leadership, interested in growing teams. There are some really fascinating podcasts. If you've never met Bob McKinnon, he is one of the founders of Century 21. He is now our VP of Leadership at Exit. Just incredible, incredible podcasts. I was lucky enough to be a guest on it once. Go and listen to this podcast from Bob. Really incredible stuff. And one more thing. So again, go into Exit Realty. You can go in through Exitize Me or just right up at the top, click on Reports. And you're going to see some powerful, powerful reports for yourself. We don't talk about them enough here. Your report card is going to tell you month by month what you've earned, who you've recruited. It's going to give you your production report. So far this year, I'm very open with what I make, and maybe sometimes too transparent. We currently have 207 agents. I'm ranked number 3 in the office. It tells you when you were licensed. It tells you the number of agents you sponsored for the year so far, and it tells you how much you've earned for the year, both buyer and seller sides. And so also the Exit Achievement Awards, it shows you how close you are. In the Exit Achievement Awards, it gives you rank of the other people in the office. So fascinating report. One more really neat report. I want to show you something. If you don't know what you've made so far this year in residuals, this will just delight you. You can go in and get a residual earning report. So from the beginning of the year to, let's say, to today, I'd like to know how much I've made. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to recruit everyone. So that's everyone that's in we don't call it downline here because it's one level of sponsoring for these people. And it will go through and it will give you everybody that you need to thank, everybody that you need to remind yourself to mentor, maybe remind them of these tools, guys. That might be an idea. And I've been lucky enough this year already, as of August 14th, to have netted $89,770. What have you done to sponsor someone into Exit, sponsor someone into our office, give them some of these tremendous opportunities for you to also grow with them? So I'm very passionate about this, guys. This is the only company I know of that has these 12 specific items for free. I can teach you on all of them because I'm using all of them. I'm really passionate about my vision, your vision, what we're going to do here, what our ultimate goals are. If you have any questions on these 12 tools, again, I'm using them in my business. Our staff is trained on them. Any questions, let me know after this video. Play this video over and over. There are tutorials on almost every single tool that I've discussed here. If you have any other questions, let me know. Thank you so much for listening. Spread this information and spread your knowledge to everyone else. We thank you so much for being here today. Have a wonderful afternoon.